Alright, hello and welcome again, the Guy Who Sounds Funny fans. We've got something really cool, something most people on the internet have not seen. So you are lucky and unique in that aspect. So, a long time ago, there was an old game system called the Game Boy Advanced. A few of you may have heard of it. And there was a very, very little known device that came out for it called the e-reader. It was supposed to revolutionize the way that certain games were played. All sorts of stuff was pushed for it by Nintendo. In all honesty, the thing flopped. But I am a sucker for gaming accessories. So you build a pair of bongos that work as a controller and making a game series off of it. I'm going to own that. You make a toy robot that attaches into your game system and interacts with games in terrible ways. I'm going to do that. If I knew my wife was not going to murder me for purchasing cardboard that interacts with my Switch, I would have done that too. But I am now a married man and have other considerations that I have to take into account before I make purchases of really stupid gaming accessories. Well, let me tell you, I fall for it every time. Minus the cardboard. That one I couldn't justify. So, this thing I bought back in the day. You plugged it into your Game Boy Advanced, and then you would slide these cards through the e-reader to enact other functions. So, there were a whole bunch of games available for it. You can see down here where it says Super Mario Advanced 4. Though that wasn't the game Super Mario Advanced 4, but there were cards that I could scan in to add stuff to it. So it was like a way more analog version of DLC back in 2001 and 2. But what I really wanted to show you tonight was there was a whole period of the Pokemon trading card game where on the sides of cards were printed... Let's see if I can get this on there right. There we go. See those barcodes and that little E symbol down there? Yeah. That means these interact with the e-reader. So, I own a fair number of said cards, and so I wanted to show you tonight exactly what this game could be. And even show you some things that some die-hard Pokemon fans have never seen. Secret, hidden Pokemon games locked within the cards. So let's get started. The first one we're going to try out was actually just a cute little music gimmick. Oh, and I've already messed it up. I'm going to move that cord out of the way. Oh, and look at that. That was a music card. That was Charmander, by the way. We're going to try Mareep now. Oh, would be good if I clicked the scan card button. Oh, and there's our sound. And then I do believe down here with the Super Energy Removal card. Sorry, still getting used to this new setup. Oh. See, this was the real annoying part, was sometimes you had to scan cards multiple times. Oh, nope. Well, let's go back to Charmander. I wanted to do Charmander's song there. Oops. Oh my. I gotta get better at this. Boom! Was it maybe Cubone that was in your background? Let's see. Nope, that was an instrument. If you can't tell, it is hard to tell what cards do what. They didn't exactly print it on them. Nope, that's another instrument. Wow. I've got no idea. coughing. Are you a background? There's coughing. Oh, coughing was the background. There we go. Now we can start. So, all this was this goofy music thing. Where you go like this, slow it way down, move it up, you can move around. You hear that? How weird and warped that all gets? Yeah, so, fun little Clefairy animation. Fun little music gimmick. Yeah, this is the thing back in the day. The things we used to do before the internet was really a big deal. I don't know, I kind of want to try one of those other music instrument cards. Let's see what he turns into. Oh, no, there was the other background. Oh, there's a new instrument. Let's try this. Oh, no, we don't want a scan card. Ah, no, we exited. Well, you get the point. You got to play around with music. So, that was cool. Also, the thing was supposed to have utility within the game as well. So, this card here, Bill's Maintenance. Scan this guy. And you got a coin flipper. And this is even the second one. So, you just flipped coins. So if you didn't have a coin to flip during a Pokemon match, you could just scan this in. And then, if a card said flip until you get a tails, there you have it. You could flip until you had tails. Oh no! I'm doing terrible. As much as it may not look like it, you actually can get more than one heads in a row. I went a streak earlier today of just 7. Which, you know, like with a Dark Charizard, that could easily take out just about anything in the game. Man, I'm terrible with flipping. There's that. Oh, see, there we go. Now we get 2. I don't know exactly how randomized this is, so there you have it. Probably not the best coin flipper to use for the game. Unfortunately, the only way to get out of this one is to press extra buttons. Now, there were other things they added in, like if you took and did a Vileplume, you could scan the bottom of Pokemon cards, and he gave you Pokedex info. Ta-da! You could switch between the card, the Pokemon. Oh, there you go. Contains data for a cartoon. And by shaking its big petals, it scatters toxic pollen into the air, turning the air yellow. So yeah, you could check out what the card was about. And then, there were specific Pokemon animations. Oh, there I go with my bad scanning again. Check that out. We unlocked something. So yeah, there's not a lot of proof of this out on the internet. I don't think there are very many people that purchased this system add-on that also played a lot of Pokemon TCG. No one I knew did it. Oh, there you go. There's a secret about this cartoon I'll show you in just a second here. You press the continue button, you get a different cartoon. So yeah, most people never purchased the e-reader. Most people never bought the cards for it. They were super hard to find even when it was first out here in the United States. believe it or not, it was actually easier to get your hands on a pack of the Pokemon cards with the e-reader cards than it was to get the actual e-reader card games. They were insanely difficult to get your hands on. And because no one owned the system, it was actually easier to get them later because you could just buy them on the internet on eBay. So I have several of the different games that you could just scan in. And I'll probably do some videos of that for some Let's Play gaming classics. Okay, yeah, we just have the two animations there. So there's that one. And then, in later sets of the Pokemon trading card game, something really cool happened. You could scan in additional cards. So we have like Machop here. And you'll see it asks us to scan in two others. Now it gave you a card ID, which was underneath the image, and an HP on the Pokemon so that you could tell which version of the card it was. And then, if you owned all three of them, like this, or if you know, there are some scans that had even more than that. You could scan all three of them together, or all four, or all five, and the more you scanned, the more information the game had. You actually have secret, official Nintendo Pokemon games that almost no one has ever played. Like punching boulders with Machop. This is one of my better runs. I haven't done this well in a long time. Oh my gosh, I got hit in the face. Crushed a total of 17 rocks. Oh yeah. So there, yeah, you can just do this. You could continue down the line. So, the point of this whole gimmick, though, was that it got you to buy more packs of Pokemon cards. Now, funny thing was, at this point in Pokemon's history, the game actually wasn't nearly as popular as it used to be. So, only 11 that time. So it's actually super hard to find these e-reader cards now. And since both of these gimmicks failed, it didn't actually move more Pokemon cards. I mean, at least here in the States. So, you then run into the problem that I have, that you may not have been able to acquire very many of the cards in sequence for these games. So I'm currently in the market and searching for more of these e-reader cards so that I can try and put together more of these games for you guys and show them off as I find them. The coolest part about it, though, is there weren't a lot of rare Pokemon cards that had the scan bar on the long side. Which means to get the games and things, you didn't need to collect up a lot of the rare cards. You just had to get a lot of the commons and uncommons. In this game, I've never actually been able to see. I only have one card for it. But considering it takes 5 cards to scan in, and the more dot codes you scan, the more information is loaded into the e-reader, I want to see what this game is. Like, I want to know what this Scyther, Pinsir, Weaving Bell, Sudowoodo game consists of. So I'm going to try and acquire these different cards and bring them together so that I can, for the first time, try Sneak and Snatch. So if any of you have any idea where any of these cards are and can point me in their direction, I would greatly appreciate it, because I would love to be able to try out some more of these ancient archaic Pokemon card games that nobody has ever seen. Except you guys. Now you're in on the secret too. But that, I think, is going to be our video for tonight. I just wanted to share these with you. I will probably do another e-reader video here soon, so keep your eyes open. And, until next time, enjoy, you guys. Wanted to point out that down on your left there, I have a picture from one of our fans. Gave me personally a piece of fan art. I think I'm going to start doing this format where we might have a secondary camera and the screen will be shrunk over here. So we might actually have if we get enough fan art sent in, I might do a slide presentation that runs for part of the length of the video and shows off what fan art we've got. So this one, as you can tell from up in the corner, comes from JJ. So thank you, JJ, for this awesome picture. And until next time, you guys stay cool.